The words still lingered in my mind, quiet and persistent. Hobby, dead weight. They were tossed around in the office like gossip, small and careless, somehow sharp enough to pierce a layer of self-assurance I thought was steady. I didn't respond then, not with anger, sometimes twice, not with confrontation, but their echoes followed me home, lingering in the corners of conversation with my husband, where he laughed them off as meaningless. At the clinic, my hands were busy, my mind elsewhere. I watched the animals, listened to the subtle rhythms of fear and trust in their eyes, reminded myself that value isn't measured by snide remarks or casual dismissals. The colleagues had their opinions, of course. I had something else, a steady, quiet certainty in what I was building. The GALA came into focus slowly, a careful orchestration. Donation forms signed, every anonymous pledge arranged, was deliberate. It wasn't about proving them wrong, it was about doing something meaningful. I wrestled with a small, private doubt: was anonymity necessary? Did I want recognition, or was the act itself sufficient? I realized it wasn't pride that guided me, it was patience. Walking into the ballroom that night, felt a familiar calm. Colleagues laughed unconcerned, mingling among themselves. Their eyes, when they flicked toward me, didn't see me as a force or a presence. They saw nothing. I observed quietly, noting their assumptions, the small jokes they made in their clusters. Then came the announcement. The host spoke carefully, deliberately, and our 100,000 anonymous donor who made tonight possible is. There was a pause, a quiet turn of attention toward me, and the name came clearly. Stayed still, let their surprise unfold in the moment, sharp eyes widening, half-formed apologies dying on their lips. They had estimated nothing, they had assumed everything. I didn't gloat. I didn't smirk or raise a glass to highlight their mistake. Simply nodded, a calm acknowledgement of reality. My satisfaction was quiet, controlled, internal. In that small, measured recognition, dignity was restored. Years of expertise, patience, and care, the very work they had mocked, had achieved its moment of undeniable acknowledgement. Afterward, the room's energy shifted subtly. Conversations grew quieter, glances carried weight. Yet nothing was forced. No apologies were made, no loud confrontation occurred. It was enough that the misjudgment was recognized, that the balance had shifted without spectacle. My triumph was private, restrained, unshakable. Later, at home, I reflected on the evening. Recognition had come, but it wasn't the point. The point had always been the animals, the clinic, the work I cared for, the knowledge that competence speaks quietly yet loudly when it must. Colleagues had underestimated me, and in turn, quietly proven the truth without losing myself to anger or the need for revenge. The glow of the GALA lights lingered in memory, quiet reminder that power can shift without display, that vindication doesn't require celebration, and that sometimes the deepest satisfaction is internal. I had been overlooked, underestimated, dismissed, but never diminished. That was the victory that mattered.